whether or not Leffen and HungryBox were a top team comparable to HungryBox and Mewtwo King. Um, I think that Leffen and HungryBox are probably the two best players in the world at doing singles and doubles. By that I mean they don't really they don't base their strategy on teamwork at all. They really just do their things, but they don't neglect teamwork either. They just don't base their strategy around it. They just do teamwork like when necessary, um, or when it's convenient. And I think that's okay. Um, they make it work. I don't think it's optimal, but as long as you do some teamwork, it's okay. Hax was probably the player who was the most tunnel vision on just doing single stuff in doubles, and he was so clean that he made it work somewhat. And that's why Leffen and Hax were a good team too. Um, Hax, though, if he's not teaming with someone like Leffen or HungryBox or Mewtwo King probably being his best teammate, then should definitely have to rethink that strategy. That's why he did so poorly with some other teammates in the past, like Wizrobe. Wizrobe also a singles guy. You can see it in this play in doubles for sure. Okay, so PewFat versus the villains. The heroes versus the villains. Here we go. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm recording this locally. Okay, I am. Good platform damage on Leffen there. SFAT not anticipating that PewPewU would launch him off the platform because HungryBox encroached. Oh my god, what a punch for HungryBox. And fucking Aiden was telling me that they're not a top team. Look at that. But yeah, so SFAT was still in the thinking for platform tech chase follows, but since HungryBox was there, he started thinking about, or PewPewU hit him off the platform to hit him towards SFAT, and SFAT was not ready. Anyway, that was like 30 seconds ago now. It happens in doubles. Oh, great forward smash from PewPewU. Let's see if they can do anything off this. Nah. HungryBox there to disrupt. God, see, as soon as there's like really clean doubles with team strategy, I have so much to say. Whereas the last two sets, it's like here and there. Oh my god. Down air to off smash. I haven't seen that, but that makes perfect sense. For some reason, a lot of times, in singles, this tech seems like the worst option and always gets punished, like by a Fox off smash right away or whatever. But a lot of times in doubles, no tech feels hard to cover. Like people aren't ready for it, and it ends up getting people out for free. Okay, let's see if HungryBox can save Leffen. Oh, I don't really know what PFAT was trying to do there. Maybe they thought Leffen was actually just dead outright because he got launched so far with no jump. HungryBox rolling a lot. I guess he's comfortable rolling into PewPewU because he knows that PewPewU can't grab his rest or his crouch. Kind of like the Kirby versus Marth meta. You guys have seen Blur versus Moon Knight, I'm sure. It has 100,000 views, so who hasn't seen it? Okay. I think SFAT right there, he definitely took a minute to look at HungryBox when he should have immediately been going for Leffen. Because Leffen, like I said, was on a no-tech situation, and I think they could have punished that. It feels like SFAT just a little bit choppy right now. Not quite moving and grooving. Okay, they managed to hit HungryBox off, but then Leffen hits SFAT. Okay, Team Ledgeguard, please. Yes. Okay, do they need to do one more? Keep HungryBox away. They can't. HungryBox with a great save. Before when I said I don't know what they were thinking for the Ledgeguard, they were trying to eye HungryBox. This is the thing too. Like you wanna zone out the puff, which ensures your Ledgeguard on Fox. If the puff is getting into your zone, then it's probably not even going to be possible to Ledgeguard the Fox. So you wanna keep HungryBox at the inner edge of the platform rather than the outer edge when Ledgeguarding Leffen. Let's see, HungryBox. Okay, see right there, doing the smart thing, target switching, not tunnel visioning on PewPewU. Knew that Leffen needed his help, and maybe they could even get a kill. SFAT up smash right there. Just yeah, I don't know what else to say except SFAT up smash. Oh my god, how did that even happen? God, HungryBox is good. Oh, Shine! Aerial Shine to fucking rest. Are you serious? Oh, PewPewU. PewPewU, honestly, okay. Yeah. If Leffen hadn't taken that stock, I would have gone on a rant. And the fact that he took that long to take it is actually still makes me need to rant. Guys, like I said, be decisive. Take the stock right away. Don't fucking dilly dally. You can end up your team ends up dying like a large portion of the time because you don't take the stock fast enough. If you delay to take the stock, it's actually like ridiculously stupid. Um, Drug Fox until this last tournament where I saw him was a terrible doubles player, so I don't care about what he thought. But actually, he looked really good this last tournament. At CEO, I was very impressed by. I thought him and Fruit Loop were definitely going to beat Slox and Swedish. I would have bet like $100 on that, even though Slox and Swedish have such a strong resume as a team. I really thought Drug Fox and Fruit Loop looked better. They looked like an excellent team. So I don't know. Maybe they should have played Double Fox because Fruit Loop's Fox is amazing in doubles and Drug Fox is an amazing Fox. Anyway, this isn't a Double Fox set. So yeah, Leffen, take the stock right away or don't take it at all. It is really obvious you should take it. If you get a grab, you get a kill. Why would you not have that advantage? You can play the lead. It's not like you're going to get gimped with HungryBox like standing behind you. Okay, up throw rest, very standard, very good. PewPewU knows to let SFAT go in with his invincibility there. Doesn't rush in like an idiot just because they had a positional advantage. Okay, let's see. It looks bad for blue team right here positionally to me. Okay, good. SFAT running across the stage, regrouping. Just pretty fucking scary to be left alone with either of these players because, oh, nice save. No, he didn't get the tip. I don't know. I'm not good enough as a Marth player, but if they could recognize that it wasn't going to be a tipper as soon as he started it, then SFAT definitely could get into up smash at this like instead of the forward smash. Or even something that'd be really sick would have been if SFAT had run past, Cactor dash, turn around, and then up smash to space on the other side of the forward smash. That would have been optimal. They had enough time, like on the rest punish, to do that for sure. Even like after the forward smash charge, there's enough time. Goes for the reverse up B. Now he has no jump, but okay, SFAT manages to help him out. I don't think he's gonna live anyway. Nah, nothing he could do there. Really hard to get Fox off the ledge because he can up B stall and stuff. Leffen SDs, and even game. Invisible Shine. Gets him punished. Oh, I thought he was gonna get arrested. That would have been disastrous. Would have really made him feel like an idiot. So Leffen and HungryBox are really good at forcing one-on-one situations, which make it harder to rely on your PewFat teamwork. They're exceptionally good at disrupting others' teamwork. See, like PewPewU's trying really hard to come help, and he's having a really hard time, even though he's probably the best support player in the game, along with Plup. Plup, definitely, I'd say the most underrated doubles player. I don't know about those rolls from SFAT. Rolling into HungryBox seems like a terrible idea, but yeah, I don't know. It was weird that HungryBox was playing so far back in the first place. I don't know what to think about that. Like, if Leffen is shielding in the front, you should not be 3 roll lengths behind him. That's just whack positioning. He's expecting a shield grab back throw or something. Okay, really good showing from Leffen and HungryBox this game. Just honestly a really strong team. There's just it's hard to it's hard to do much against them because they're so good at like forcing one-on-ones, and they do like teamwork in crucial situations. HungryBox is ready to rest off of Leffen's moves. And they're just like probably maybe the 2 best neutral games in Melee. So in one-on-one situations, what are you going to do about that? I see again there, Leffen jumping over. She should have dashed through and charged an up smash for a little bit. That would have killed him. Really not a hard call to make. HungryBox needs to not pummel, and it would have been a really free kill. Pretty disappointing that doubles meta is not at the level where people just know to do that right away. And just as I said, people fight on every transformation every time. Leave it to these people to not fight. Go figure. I think, no, I can see why not a team would want to fight in that situation. Oh, good stuff from HungryBox. And PewPewU could do it, actually. No. I think it's worth in that situation to let yourself get hit by the fox to close out the kill. You're going to be at a heavy disadvantage, but it's less of a disadvantage than being 2-on-1 with Jigs at 60% against a Mar. PewFat taking their time teaming. Oh, look at those jerseys. I don't know what to think about those. I really like the black and blue, but I don't know about those ones. Okay. Going to Yoshi's. So I like that. Like I said, most of the famous PewFat moments come from comebacks on Yoshi's. They're always down 2, 3, maybe even 4 stocks, and then they win. Like against Mewtwo King and Hacks, they lost that tournament, but they had the sickest Yoshi story comeback of all time. And then also at Evo doubles against Ice and Ice and Armada, they had an amazing momentum swing on Yoshi's as well. So I just think this is kind of their stage. PewPewU Sword controls so much of the stage. That's what SFAT tells me as far as their reasoning for picking it. Okay, smart, not getting themselves corner, trying to ledge guard HungryBox. I end up chewing out my partners all the time because they grab the ledge and there's a puff off stage. Shout outs to everyone I team with. Oh my god. Going pretty terribly for a blue team. I thought SFAT was going to take more than he did, though. So 55, not that bad. I thought it was going to take like 70 or 80. And HungryBox dying from a straight hit, so pretty even. Trade Foxes there. I think HungryBox could have opted to save Leffen, but then he wouldn't have killed SFAT for sure, so no harm, no foul. Generally, it's considered better to get saves than kills because saves are more guaranteed. But in that situation, the save was probably less guaranteed, to be honest. He had already committed to a pound, so he couldn't change what he wanted to do after he pounded. Good stuff from HungryBox there. He passes PewPewU to Leffen and then still goes out to close out SFAT. Super nice. Just, yeah, perfect right there from HungryBox. Oh, God. Too dangerous from HungryBox there. He's put himself in a situation where there's like, it's too risky. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Sick grabs. Got a significant amount of damage already. PewPewU dies, no big deal. This is a good lead for blue team. This percent on Yoshi's really matters. They could both die like so easily now. Let's see, Leffen's dead. Please take the sock. Yeah, okay, good. They shouldn't even have to talk about it, to be honest. Like, the only time I could see it being a good idea for them to... Oh, God. Okay, that sucks. The only time I could see it being a good idea to not take a stock would be maybe if HungryBox had 2 stocks and like 2 stocks low percent and both of PewFat were at a high percent. Oh, God. God, HungryBox comeback. Jesus Christ. HungryBox is fucking good. After he kills them, I'll rewind and pick apart what happened for a minute. HungryBox looks like he's gonna gasp. Okay. Anyway, let's go back a little bit. Okay, so there's that. That sucks. That's the on-stage equivalent of the ledge guard thing I said before, hitting your teammate into like a ledge guard or whatever. Okay. PewPewU with an up smash, probably an accident there. Usually wanted to up tilt, but up smash actually might have been okay because it could lead to the tech chase too. Okay, Leffen kills HungryBox after HungryBox rests, gets a fucking amazing rest. Wait, okay, so let's see. Did Leffen do something stupid? Great rest. PewPewU's right there. Leffen shielding. Leffen back airs. Yeah, with Leffen only at 70, that's definitely bad. He should have gone for a drill. Drill would have been really good. So yeah, Leffen definitely lost it with that. And then nothing interesting happens. Okay. That was a good game. Like I said, PFAT, usually their most famous games are on Yoshi's, and manages to win, even though SFAT's a player who wants his space. He always complains about feeling cramped, especially when his teammate moves too close to him. I tend to move really closely with my teammates, so it's something he and I have definitely discussed. I tend to not feel like I'm cramping my partner because I feel like if they know what I'm looking for, they shouldn't be scared of me hitting them. But Marth does have a big ass sword, so yeah, maybe yeah, you know what I'm getting at. Okay, Dreamland, very obvious pick. You know, good for Puff, not so good for Marth. And I agree with it in this situation. I just think Rest is going to kill so early, and blue team really needs to, work to find the kills on Puff. They need to combo her up the platforms as a team or get a Fox up smash or an up throw up air, which are honestly all hard to get on Dreamland. The one thing that it does give blue team is that in these situations where HungryBox is hit off, he can go really far and can let them double team Leffen. See, got a free kill on Leffen as soon as I started talking about it, because HungryBox is going to be less able to help Leffen in general. I like that PewPewU just tried to get out there. He didn't want to engage HungryBox at the ledge. Just try to get back to the center stage, maintain some control. Okay, still looking pretty good for PewFat. I mean, not a big lead, but really strong start. Okay, so much damage on Leffen. Is he dead off this? Can HungryBox save? Nope. HungryBox again, just not close enough. So yeah, actually not working out for Green Team. I think that this is definitely not like close to an insurmountable lead. With Rest and Shine Spikes, there's really like no lead that's insurmountable pretty much, but it's gonna be hard. How do you get that Rest? Damn. Okay, so he up throws Oh, he pounds him? Oh, he goes for up throw pound because that works on DI behind in singles, but then he had the additional dead weight from hitting Leffen, so it went too far. Let's see. Ken combo, yeah, nice. If only HungryBox had been watching his teammate, he could have chosen a different hitbox that could have saved Leffen or timed his fair differently. Roll behind from HungryBox again. Seems pretty good against Marth, actually. That throw really sucks in doubles. It takes so long, like a Sheik throw. It takes way too long to be a good idea to use most of the time. PewPewU busy trying to zone out HungryBox there, but then unable to capitalize on Leffen being hit right to him. Green team with a lot of control right now, but not closing out the kills quickly. I'd like to. Okay. Okay, wow, that was a kill. I thought PewPewU was just gonna suicide kill. I think with that lead, suicide kill would have been really good, but what he did worked out even better. PewPewU going in really strong. I think they just want to snowball to the victory. They don't want to like take their time and let things reset. They want to just keep going hard. But that's risky too, man. You gotta pick your spots. You don't if you put both you and your teammate in one bad spot, then both your stocks can just disappear. Okay. HungryBox again, too far away to help. Dreamland actually not working in their favor this game. They did get some rests, at least one on PewPewU, maybe two. But yeah, Dreamland not really working out at all. Good to see blue team taking. Actually, NorCal and especially SFAT thinks that Puff is not good in teams due to her lack of mobility. A lot of people think like Fox Puff is the best team. Honestly, yeah, people in NorCal just don't think Puff is very good. I think Puff is good. Shroom thinks Puff is good because I guess Puff is good against our characters, but yeah, PewFat definitely not a believer in the power of Fox Puff. I'll look at Moon talking to Risu in the back right there, just like I said. Called it during that last set. Okay. So back to Dreamland, despite what went wrong, I still think it's a solid choice fundamentally. And in this situation where both the blue team is so separated, oh yeah, they couldn't regroup quickly enough, and then managed to get one kill plus a lot of damage. Almost the best case scenario start for Green Team there. Oh God, that just completely launched the Bermuda Triangle right there. Leffen getting bounced around there, whatever. I think SFAT doing a kind of sloppy job at evading Leffen there. 2 rolls and a spot dodge into a full hop to the top platform. Definitely something that could get punished. Ooh, jab reset on Leffen. And then he gets hit. So that massive damage on Leffen just out the gate on that stock. But then SFAT does that. And HungryBox still living. Wow, I actually thought on Dreamland he could live through that. Really fortunate for PewPewU+SFAT that he did not live. They needed that kill, like, right then. If HungryBox had lived, yeah, it would have been potentially game losing. Because you never know when you're going to get another chance to land a Fox up air or up smash on Puff. It can take a long time, but Martha does have good. Martha's good alley oops with Fox on Puff. Oh my God, PewPewU. God, Leffen's stock's melting. HungryBox not doing a good job of helping Leffen. He's kind of like one of the things that HungryBox is actually generally like the aggressor on is teams and doubles. If you watch him with like Mewtwo King or Plup, HungryBox is the one aggressing. So I think he's having a more difficult time coping with a partner who helps him because Leffen is much more proactive than, let's say, Mewtwo King, who tends to just stay at the ledge and do nothing. And messing up some grab stuff right there, too. I think, yeah, they didn't really have a good plan there. Even a back throw off stage might have been okay. Good positioning for blue team for a second there, but they didn't manage to get much off it. It's just so hard against, I'd say Leffen. Oh my God. Okay, please take it. Please take it. Yeah. With that much of a deficit, no matter, even if you're teaming with like someone super good and you're not so good, you should still probably take it. Three stocks with no one at death percent is like too much of a deficit for a 2v1. A good way to practice, by the way, 2v1 and 1v2 and to build your teamwork. Play oh, okay. I'll talk about it after this set. Okay, nice. Another Ken combo. I believe that's 3 Ken combos on left in this game. It could have even been 4 because he died 5 times. Too high of a percent for the alley-oop. Like, yeah, up air and stuff work great into setting up Fox's up air. 3 game comeback there. By the way, okay, so before I close this video, a good way to practice getting your teamwork down with somebody, getting your team combos down. Oh, look at this blur orgasm of excitement. Is to play with, if you have 3 people, do 2v1, and the person by themselves will have 3 stocks, and the other 2 people will have 1 stock. This definitely favors the team with 1 stock, but the person with 3 stocks will generally win if the other team doesn't have good teamwork. So it really forces you to get your team punishes. That's definitely a good way to practice it and will help you in those 1v2 situations.